Good morning student, welcome you all for the accounts class. In last class we have seen total debtors and bills receivable account. Today we are going to see total creditors and bills payable account. But balance we have on illustration 13 sum. So now we are going to see that. Take page number 18, illustration 13. From the following particular, calculate the total sales. Debtor on 1st April 2017 1,50,000. Bills receivable on 1st April 2017 40,000. Cash received from the debtor 3,90,000. Cash received for bills receivable 90,000. Bills receivable dishonest 10,000. Sales return 40,000. Bills receivable on 31st March 2018 30,000. Sundry debtors on 31st March 2018 1,30,000. Cash sales 2 lakh. So now we are going to find out the total sales. First we have to find out the bills receivable account. After that we have to create the total debtor account. Then only we have to find out the total sales. Now we are going to see the illustration 13, page number 18. First I have written the format for bills receivable account and total debtor account. Why I have written the format means it's easy to substitute the amount in a correct places. Okay, so first I have written the bills receivable amount. If you by heart means it's so easy. First you write the format, after that you substitute the amount. Whatever they are given in the question, that item's amount you have to substitute in these places. Okay. So first I'm going to do total debtors account. So total debtors account to balance brought down amount is 1,50,000. Then by cash. So by cash means cash received from the debtor. So cash received from the debtor means by cash 3,90,000. So bank is not given in the question, so just put dash. Discount allowed, so this is also not given in the question. Just I have written the format. You're going to substitute the amount in the correct item. So sales return they have given 40,000. Bad debts, so bad debt is not given, just you put dash. Then carry down they have given 1,30,000. and move on to the debit side. So bank, that means check dishonor, so they didn't given, just you put dash. So whatever the given in the question you have to take down and write. If it's not given means just you put dash. It's not given means you just put dash. Okay, next they have given bills dishonored, so bills receivable dishonor amount is 10,000. Then move on to the bills receivable account. So bills receivable, what is the brought down? To brought down, that means bills receivable on 1st April is 40,000. So next cash. So cash received for the bills receivable amount is 90,000. So bills receivable dishonor. So what amount we have to write here? We have write 10,000 in the debit side of the total debtor account, bills dishonor. That amount have to taken to the credit side of the bills receivable amount. Okay, 10,000. So next, what is the carry down? That means bills receivable on 31st March. So that will becomes credit side 30,000. Now we have to close the bills receivable account. So bills receivable account, credit side is the greater amount. So what is the greater amount is 1,30,000. So both the side we have to write 1,30,000. So from 1,30,000 minus 40,000 you will be getting 90,000. So this this is the sundry debtor bills receivable. So totally the sundry debtor is receiving 90,000. So this amount have to carry over to the credit side of the total debtor by bills receivable. So 90,000. Now we are going to close the total debtor account. So 3,90,000, 40,000, 90 and 1,30,000. So what is the amount is 6,50,000. So this is the credit side is the greater amount. Both the side we have to write. From 6,50,000 you have to minus it. Okay, so if you minus it 1,60,000 means you will be getting 4,90,000. So this is the credit sale of the total debtor. Okay, so now we are going to find out the total sales. What is the total sales? Means total sales formula is total sales is equal to credit sales plus cash sales. So credit sales we have find out in the total debtor amount is 4,90,000 plus cash sales. So what is the cash sales amount is 2 lakh. They have given in the question 2 lakh. Either you can write cash sales plus credit sales or credit sales plus cash sales is equal to total sales only. If you add both means you will be getting 6,90,000. So this is the total sales. Okay. So take page number 34, exercise 13. From the following particular, calculate the total sales. So debtor on 1st April 2018 2,50,000, bills receivable dishonor 15,000, bills receivable on 1st April 2018 60,000, return inward 50,000, cash received from the debtor 7,25,000, bills receivable on 31st March 2019 90,000, cash received for bills receivable 1,60,000, sundry debtors on 31st March 2019 2,40,000, bad debts 30,000, cash sales 3,15,000. So first you are going to find out the bills receivable, after the total debtor, then you are going to find out the total sales. Take page number 19, illustration 14. From the following details, calculate the credit purchase. Creditors on 1st April 2018 50,000, return outward 6,000, cash paid to the creditors 1,60,000, creditors on 31st March 2019 70,000. Now we are going to do illustration 14, page number 19. So if you by heart the format very well, then only you will be able to do the sums. Okay, so first brought down. So brought down means creditors on 1st April 2018. So that will be the brought down. So this, since it is the creditor liability side, credit side will be the brought down. So by balance brought down. So amount is 50,000. So then they have given cash paid to the creditor. So cash pay means it will becomes under debit side. Okay, so debit side means to cash account. So what is the amount is 1,60,000. Then return outward. Return outward means purchase return. So to return outward. So what is the amount for return outward is 6,000. So then to balance carry down 70,000. So in debit side is the greater amount. So if you add means you will be getting 2,36,000. Both the side you have to write it 2,36,000. 2,36,000. If you mind 2,36,000 minus 50,000, you will be getting by credit purchase. So credit purchase is 1,60,000. So this is the total creditor account. So take page number 35, 14th sum. So from the following details calculate credit purchase. Opening creditor 1,70,000, purchase return 20,000, cash paid to creditors 4,50,000, closing creditors 1,90,000. Take page number 20, illustration 15. From the following particulars calculate the total purchase. So sundry creditors on 1st April 2017 75,000, bills payable on 1st April 2017 60,000, paid cash to creditor 3,70,000, paid for bills payable 1 lakh, purchase return 15,000, cash purchase 3,20,000, creditors on 31st March 2018 50,000, bills payable on 31st March 2018 80,000. First we are going to create the bills payable account, then total creditors account, and finally we are going to create the total purchase account. So now we are going to do illustration 15, page number 20. So as usually I have written the format first. First I have written the bills payable format, then I have written the total creditor account. First I am going to do the bills payable account. So by balance brought down. So by balance brought down is 60,000. So then cash paid. So paid for bills payable is cash paid. So that is 1 lakh. So then what is the closing amount is 80,000. So it's not given in the question, just you put dash. So now we are going to close the bills payable account. So debit side is the greater amount is 1,80,000. So 1,80,000 we have to put it on the both the side. So from 1,80,000 you have to minus 60,000, you will be getting 1,20,000. That is the bills accepted. Okay. So next we are going to create the total creditor account. So by balance brought down, what is the amount by balance brought down is 75,000. So bank is not given in the question, just you put dash. Then bills payable also it's not given, so just put dash. Okay, move on to the debit side. They have given the cash. So cash amount is 3,70,000. So then bank is not given. So bills accepted. Bills accepted means, so in a credit side of the bills payable you have got the balancing figure 1,20,000. This amount have to carry over to the debit side of the total creditor account 1,20,000 bills accepted. So discount allowed. So discount allowed is not given in the question, just put dash. Purchase return is given, so 15,000. So to balance carried down 50,000. So in debit side only the balance is greater, so 5,55,000. On both the side you have to write 5,55,000. So from 5,55,000 you have to minus 75,000. Then the credit purchase will be the 4,80,000. So and finally we are going to create the total purchase. So total purchase is equal to cash purchase plus credit purchase. So what is the cash purchase, it's given in the question. So 3,20,000. In total creditors account, we have find out the credit purchase. That amount is 4,80,000. So totally 8 lakh rupees. Take page number 35, 15th sum. From the following particular, calculate the total purchase. So sundry creditors on 1st January 2018 30,000, bills payable on 1st January 2018 25,000, paid cash to creditors 1,20,000, paid for bills payable 30,000, purchase written 15,000, cash purchase 2,25,000, creditors on 31st December 2018 25,000, bills payable on 31st December 2018 20,000. So you are going to find out the bills payable, total creditors account, then you are going to find out the total purchase account. Take page number 21, illustration 16. From the following details, you are required to calculate credit sales and credit purchase by preparing total debtor account, total creditor account, bills receivable account and bills payable account. So opening balance they have given, closing balance they are given for the debtor, bills receivable, creditor and bills payable. So debtor opening balance is 16, closing balance is 55, bills receivable opening balance is 5,000, closing will be 1,000, creditor 25,000 opening balance, closing balance 28,000, bills payable opening balance 2,000, closing balance 3,000. So other information, cash received from debtors 1,30,000, discount allowed to the customer 5,500, cash paid to the creditor 70,000, discount allowed by the supplier 3,500, payments against bills payable 7,000, cash received for bills receivable 14,000, bills receivable dishonor 1,200, bad debts 3,500. Now we are going to do total debtor account, bills receivable account, bills payable account and total creditor account. All four we are going to create it. Now we are going to do illustration 16, page number 21. Bills receivable account, particular rupees. So you know very well the format, so straight away I am going to do the sum. This is the 5 marks sum, important 5 marks sums. Okay. Next, first brought down. So brought down to balance, brought down 5,000. Next they have given cash, by cash 14,000. Next you are going to write by debtor, that you are going to find out from the total debtor. So then balance, by balance carried down. So carried down is 1,000. Okay. Next here going to find out the sundry debtor, bills receivable, that will be the balancing figure. After finishing the total debtors you are going to do it. Okay. So now you are going to create the total debtor account. Particulars rupees, particulars rupees. Okay. So brought down to balance, brought down 60,000. Then they have given bills receivable dishonor, they are given in the question 1,200. Then by cash, by cash they have given 1,30,000. Then discount allowed, discount allowed is 5,500. Then they have given the bad debts amount 3,500. Okay. Then by bills receivable, that you are going to write from the bills receivable amount. Then by balance carry down, so 55,000. So in debit side, total debtor account, debit side 2 bills receivable 1200. This have to take into the credit side of the bills receivable account, so 1200. Now we are going to close the bills receivable account. So credit side is the greater amount, 16,200. From 16,200, if you minus 5,000, you will be getting 11,200. This balancing figure, that means bills receivable of the total debtor, this have to take into the credit side of the total debtor account by bills receivable 11,200. Now we are going to close the total debtor account. So credit side will be the greater amount, so that will be the 2,05,200. So 2,05,200 minus 61,200, you will be getting 1,44,000. So that will be the credit sale of the total debtor account. So once you by heart the format, you can able to do the sum. Okay, next we are going to create the bills payable and total debtor account. So now we are going to create the bills payable account. So bills payable account, we are going to write the brought down by balance brought down. So what is the amount? 2,000. So then to cash, so they have paid the bills to cash is 7,000. Then to balance carry down 3,000. So the debit side is the greater amount, 10,000. You have to put it on the both the side. So from 10,000, if you minus 2,000, 8,000 is the by sundry greater, that means bills accepted. Okay, next we are going to create the total creditor account. Particulars rupees, particulars rupees. So brought down by balance brought down 25,000. Okay, then to cash, that means they have given the cash amount 70,000. To discount received, discount received is 3,500. Then that means bills payable, bills accepted, so that we have to take in from the credit side of the bills payable, 8,000. You have to write it 8,000. Then to balance carry down, so 28,000. So credit side is the greater amount, so 1,09,500. You have to write it on the both the side. So 1,09,500 minus 25,000, 84,500. That is your credit purchase. Okay. So from the following details, you are required to calculate the credit sales and credit purchase by preparing the total debtors, total creditors, bills receivable account and bills payable account. The sums will come under the 5 marker. So balance as on 1st April. So they are given the opening balance to all sundry debtors, bills receivable, sundry creditor and bills payable. Then closing balance bank as on 31st March 2019. So other information they have given. So you are going to find out the credit purchase, credit sales and bills payable and bills receivable account. Okay, sundry debtors is 2,40,000, bills receivable 30,000, sundry creditors 1,20,000, bills payable 10,000, sundry debtor 31st March 2019 is 2,20,000, sundry creditor 1,50,000, bills receivable 8,000, bills payable 20,000. Other information is cash received from the debtor 6 lakh, discount allowed to the customer 25,000, cash paid to the creditors 3,20,000, discount allowed by supplier 10,000, payment against bills payable 30,000, cash received for bills receivable 60,000, bills receivable dishonor 4,000, bad debts 16,000. So you are going to do the homework sum 13, 14 and 15 and 16. 4 sum I have given the homework sum. Kindly do it. Take page number 23, illustration 17. From the following details of Abdul, who maintained the incomplete record, prepared trading and profit and loss account for the year end 31st March 2018 and balance sheet as on the date. Stock 1,50,000, sundry debtors 2,50,000, 3,50,000, cash 25,000, 40,000, furniture 10,000, 10,000, sundry creditors 1,50,000, 1,75,000. So other details: drawing 40,000, discount received 20,000, discount allowed 25,000, cash paid to the creditor 4,50,000, cash received from the debtor 5,35,000, sundry expenses 30,000, capital as on 1st 4/2017 2,35,000. So this was the incomplete record. We are going to find out the double entry system. Through the incomplete record, we are going to find out the double entry system. First, we are going to find out what item and all they have given, what item they didn't given. First we have to find out whether they have given the capital. Yes, they have given. Then you have to find out whether they have given the sales, purchase. Okay, and we are going to find out, suppose that item is not founded in the question, means we have to find it whether credit purchase is given, credit sales is given, capital is given. Okay, so sometimes they have told you to find out the closing debtor, closing creditor. So after finishing of that only we can able to put the trading profit and loss account and balance sheet. As we studied in the 11th standard, trading and profit and loss account, balance sheet we are going to do in this sum. Okay, so they have given the capital. So in this capital we substituted in the balance sheet. So capital plus net profit. So they have given the capital. Then they didn't give the purchase, they didn't give the sales. So we are going to find out the credit sales and the credit purchase. So that credit purchase and credit sale will be substituted in the trading and profit and loss account. Okay, and for credit sales we are going to find out the total debtors account. For credit purchase we are going to find out the total creditors account. So illustration 17, page number 23. Now we are going to do the sum. First we are going to create the credit purchase. For that we are going to create total debtor account. Okay, so total debtor account format is particulars, rupees, particulars, rupees. So they have given the balance brought down. So balance brought down amount is 2,50,000. Then they have given the cash. So cash account by cash account received is 5,35,000. Then they have given the discount allowed. So discount allowed account is 25,000. Then by balance carry down 3,50,000. So in credit side only a greater amount, 9,10,000. We have to going to substitute on both the side, 9,10,000. So from the 9,10,000, if you minus 2,50,000, you will be getting 6,60,000. So that is the credit sales. Okay. After that, we are going to find out the purchase. That means credit purchase means we are going to open the total creditors account. Particulars rupees, particulars rupees. So they have given the brought down. So by balance brought down 1,50,000. Then they have given cash, paid cash. So cash account is 4,50,000. To discount received, to discount received account is 20,000. To balance carried down 1,75,000. So debit side is the greater amount, 4,45,000. We have to write it on the both the side. From 4,45,000 minus 1,50,000, you will be getting 4,95,000. So by purchase, that means credit purchase. Okay, next we are going to create the trading profit and loss account. Okay, in the books of Abdul, trading and profit and loss account for the year ended 31st March 2018. This is the debit side and this is the credit side. Okay, so particulars rupees, particulars rupees. So to opening stock, they have given to opening stock amount is 1 lakh. Then we have find out the purchase amount is credit purchase, to purchase 4,95,000. Okay, then we have find the sales, credit sales, that amount we are going to write it here, 6,60,000. Then closing stock, so closing stock amount is 50,000. So credit side is the greater amount, 7,10,000. That amount have to create it, that amount have to substitute it on the both the side. Then you minus 5,95,000, you will be getting 1,15,000. So to gross profit carry down. So this gross profit will be carry over to the profit and loss account. So by gross profit brought down 1,15,000. So then they have given discount received, sorry, discount allowed. So discount allowed 25,000. To sundry expenses 30,000. Then by discount received 20,000. So obviously credit side is the greater amount, so 1,35,000 substituted on the both the side 1,35,000. So if you minus it, 55 means from 1,35,000 minus 55 you will be getting 80. So that is your net profit. So after finishing that, we are going to calculate the balance sheet. So balance sheet as on 31st March. So 31st March 2018, what and all item is there, you are going to substitute it. So asset, liabilities, rupees. Okay, so first we are going to do on asset side. So cash is 40,000. Then furniture, first you can write it on liability side or asset side, whatever it may be. First I am writing on asset side, 10,000. Closing stock is 50,000. And debtors, so debtors is 3,50,000. Then on liability side, sundry, creditors 1,75,000, capital 2,35,000. Add net profit 80,000. Balance sheet and all you have already studied in the 11th standard. Totally you will be getting 3,15,000. Next less drawing. So drawing is 40,000. If you minus means you will be getting 2,75,000. So 1,70,000, 2,75,000, and if you add it on the asset side also, you will be getting same amount. So 4,50,000. Then your sum is correct. Balance sheet, if you get balance sheet is equal, then your sum is correct. Okay. Take page number 35, 17th sum, do it as a homework. From the following details of Rakesh, prepare trading and profit and loss account for the year end 31st March 2019 and a balance sheet as on the date. They have given the opening balance and closing balance. Then they have given the other details amount. Okay, so they have given the capital. So you are going to find out the total creditors account, total debtors account. After that you are going to substitute the trading and profit and loss account balance sheet. Okay, totally I have given you 5 sums as a homework. Kindly do it and send it in a WhatsApp. Thank you, students.